bit of a failure because Google Maps seems to be against us at the moment. So I didn't really know what to expect of Sintra. From when I looked at it, I just thought it was a castle and then like a city around it.
Yeah, it feels very similar to the Monk's Trail in Chiang Mai. So yeah, if you've been there, leave us a comment below as you'll know exactly what we're feeling right now.
Hi everyone and welcome to our channel. We are Hannah and Jonny, also known as Finding Our Adventure. In 2020 we converted our Ford Transit to live in full time. Since then, we've been on an endless adventure with our two cats, Tia and Skye, exploring, living and working in our tiny home. Join us each week for a new episode of Finding Our Adventure.
Good morning everybody, we have arrived in the beautiful town of Sintra, which is up in the mountains. And what's it famous for?
Lots of castles.
Yeah, so we've come to...
it's very hilly.
It's very hilly, it's got lots of tuk-tuks driving around. And yeah, we've come to explore some castles here and just see what the town's like.
Yeah, we actually drove through it earlier. And
that was pretty stressful.
Which is a bit of a failure because Google Maps seems to be against us at the moment. And I had a bit of a panic attack, but we've got the van parked in a good spot and we're now walking.
Yeah, so we're going to go get into the centre of town and then we're going to go to one of the castles that looks apparently like the Great Wall of China.
So I didn't really know what to expect of Sintra. From when I looked at it, I just thought it was a castle and then like a city around it. But we were just walking through and it's so hilly and it's so pretty. Like all the buildings are painted these really nice colours and it kind of reminds you of like a fairy tale. Like there'd be like a Disney princess or something like living up here in the hills. It's just absolutely magical. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe it. And all the hills are just covered in trees and there's flowers and cobbled streets that we're just walking on. There's not really many people in this area that we're in at the moment, but when we were driving through the town it looked very busy. So yeah, this bit we've got all to ourselves.
We're still climbing lots and lots of steps. Feels like we're in a jungle. It's very humid here. And if you've ever been to Chiang Mai in Thailand and done the Monk's Trail up to the monastery there, you'll know exactly what we're talking about when
Except
it
didn't
feels...
have like the paths like this.
No, well once you get to the monastery it kind of does.
Yeah, it's such a jungle feel.
Yeah, it feels very similar to the Monk's Trail in Chiang Mai. So yeah, if you've been there, leave us a comment below as you'll know exactly what we're feeling right now.
So this fortification was built in the 10th century by Muslim occupiers of the Iberian Peninsula, and one thing that it really reminds me of is like the Great Wall of China, all of the walkways and the walls that go all the way around it, and it's really cool because there's like fog and mist kind of going all the way over it and you can't really see much, but it gives it like a really cool mysterious feel.
We are on our way down now to the town to go find some lunch, and we have absolutely loved our time in this castle. It is incredible, probably one of the coolest castles we've ever been to.
Yeah, definitely worth the effort walking all the way up there and walking all around it, because it felt like you got lost really quickly as well, didn't you?
Yeah, it was so cool, and like Hannah said earlier, with it being in the mist and everything, it just felt so mysterious and yeah, really cool. So yeah, gotta go get some food now and fill our bellies.
So after all that walking, we have treated ourselves to a curry. We've got naan breads, we've got rice, and we've got 2 curries, and we are starving. It's a very strange time of day. It's like 4 o'clock that we're eating. So this is like in between lunch and dinner, but very excited to tuck in. So I just queued up, and they have a shop completely dedicated to pastel donatas, which are basically like a pastry with a like custard filling. So I got 2 of those for later because I'm a bit stuffed at the moment. But yeah, really nice day in Sintra. Really enjoyed it. And sorry, I was like walking on there. Yeah, we had a great time. It definitely exceeded our expectations. It is absolutely beautiful, and I fell in love with some ceramics there, and I really wanted to get some. They were so beautiful, but I resisted because I think I definitely want to come back here because it's really nice. Quite busy, but busy for a reason, I think. So yeah, we're going to head back to the van now and go check up on the cats.
We've made it back to the van, and I think we're just going to chill here for the rest of the evening, and actually we're going to finish this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed our time along the coast and also in Sintra today. We've had an amazing time. It's been extremely beautiful here, and we're so glad we came to Sintra. And join us next week as we continue our European road trip, and we'll see you then. Bye.